You've heard of the Three Little Pigs. This is the untold story of how a personalised learning network saved their lives. Once upon a time, there lived three little pigs, Iggy, Piggle and Frazzle. First things first, the piglets needed to find housing, but they soon discovered that they couldn't agree upon a style of home they all liked, so they went their separate ways. The first little pig, Iggy, had heard from a close friend that straw is the best building material. Iggy believed his friend and decided that the best method was to pile straw up into the shape of a house. This lazy pig didn't want the bother of talking to anyone or even doing a quick internet search. He wanted his house up now, no waiting. So he piled the hay into a rough house shape and was happy. Iggy was so pleased he took a photo and posted it on Instagram. His brothers liked the photo, as did BB Wolf, who commented that he'd love to see Iggy's house. Being foolish, Iggy sent his address to BB Wolf via Snapchat. BB Wolf was over the moon that Iggy invited him and hot-footed it over to see if he could get an easy meal out of Iggy. The wolf walked up to the house and called out, little pig, may I come in?" Iggy looked out the window and thought it may not be a good idea to invite a big carnivore into his new house, so he called out, "Sorry, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin am I letting you into my house." This annoyed BB Wolf. He had been invited, so he called out again, little pig, let me come in, or I shall huff and puff and blow your house in, as you invited me, you ill-mannered boar." The little pig laughed loudly and yelled, "Do your worst, and I'm barring you for my Instagram." The wolf became enraged. After all, he'd been invited. So he took a deep breath, and he huffed and puffed and blew Iggy's house down. Iggy barely escaped the chaos and ran to Piggle's house to hide out, but BB Wolf hot-footed it after him. Piggle had a lovely house made of sticks. Unlike Iggy, Piggle had done a quick search on Flooble and found an easy method of bundling sticks together to form a small cottage. He had cross-checked a couple of sites and even watched an online video, but failed to understand the need to strap the bundles together, so didn't. Piggle built a rough cottage and was very happy, so he posted a selfie on Instagram. Iggy, not the smartest pig, sent BB Wolf a personal message via Twitter, saying his brother's house of sticks was far superior and would withstand even BB Wolf's horrid breath. This infuriated BB Wolf. Very soon, Piggle heard an angry BB Wolf outside shouting, little pig, let me come in." Piggle called out, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin am I letting you into my house. You'll eat me and my brother Iggy." BB Wolf called out, "I want a word with Iggy, and if he doesn't come out, then I shall huff and puff and blow your house in." Piggle laughed out loud and said, "Ha! Too bad, Wolfie. Do your worst, as my house is built to last, and that means Iggy is safe from you, and so am I." BB Wolf took in a deep breath and blew Piggle's house down. Piggle squealed in horror as his cottage came crashing down around his perfect pink ears. Iggy and Piggle made a fast getaway to Frazzle's house, while BB Wolf was sorting through the sticks looking for them. Now seems a good point in our story to talk about Frazzle. Unlike his brothers, Frazzle was a very smart pig who decided to make something of himself. He went to TAFE to get a qualification and on-the-job work experience. While studying sustainable building construction, he learnt the benefits of reaching out to like-minded people around the world via Twitter, Facebook, Google+, as well as his blog that was about his course and building projects. These people who supported him with his learning became Frazzle's personal learning network, and came from everywhere, including the sustainable building industry. They were happy to share advice, resources and mentor him through his studies. He used his personal learning network's advice to build his new home. Iggy and Piggle raced into Frazzle's home. Frazzle looked at them in disbelief. "You invited BB Wolf over to your house, Iggy? Why would you do that?" "Piggle, you taunted him and made him mad, then ran squealing to me for shelter. What were you two thinking?" Iggy and Piggle looked ashamed of themselves. Frazzle sighed. "Look, BB Wolf is coming, and we're going to be safe in my house. I've taken the time to research thoroughly construction methods on Flooble. I reached out to my professional and personal learning network and asked for help to ensure I've got good construction methods. I curated my information and I connected with people to come and check my construction. Plus, I went and got formal training and hands-on experience in how to build my house properly. Then, and only then, did I start to build." Iggy and Piggle stood there with their mouths wide open. Frazzle went on, "So, we will be safe from BB Wolf or anyone else inside this house. Just then they heard BB Wolf. Little pig, let me come in," Frazzle called out. "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I've heard what you've done to my brothers, and they're safe here." BB Wolf glared at the house. "I just want to talk to Iggy and Piggle, but if you don't open this door, then I shall huff and puff and blow your house in." Frazzle smiled. "You can try, but my house is sturdy and well built. I doubt if you can blow this down, as it is built to specifications suggested by my personal learning network to withstand the strongest of cyclones. But by all means, huff and puff away. I'll pop the kettle on." BB Wolf huffed and puffed, then huffed and puffed some more. Eventually he felt quite ill with all the huffing and the puffing, and decided to go home. But first he called out, "Frazzle, your brothers would do well to learn from you and use personal learning networks to support them in the future. I'm going home, but please let Iggy and Piggle know it isn't nice to invite people over or be rude to them. I only wanted an apology, which is why I huffed and puffed in the first place." Upon hearing this, Frazzle opened the window and made Iggy and Piggle apologise to BB Wolf for their bad behaviour. Frazzle then gave BB Wolf a hot cup of tea to soothe his throat, as it was tired and sore from all the shouting, huffing and puffing he'd been doing. So you see, by investing time into building a solid personal learning network, Frazzle was able to not only build a house that still stands to this day, but also helped interspecies relations as he and BB Wolf became firm online friends. Frazzle used different methods with his personal learning network to consider, consume, converse, create and celebrate. He sought out professionals via social media, talked to industry, stored information, researched and shared back to his network. All of this shows the importance of building a good personal learning network to support lifelong learning. So now you know how personal learning networks helped save the pigs' lives.